What's up, Techie Family? It's your boy Ro, the other Lou. Let's talk about last week's news today. Let's start with some iPhone 12 news, industry analysis, as well as everything Apple Pro are hearing that the iPhone will not come out with a high refresh screen. No 90 or 120 hertz for you, which is unfortunate as it's a feature you have to experience for yourself, and it makes the phone feel snappier, web pages and games feel smoother. Buttery smooth like some chicken grease after you done eating. Kidding. Something else not coming with the iPhone 12: headphone. That's right, no headphones in the box, which makes it, from a business perspective, it makes sense. No headphones when a company sells AirPods and they also own Beats. So maybe they'll give you a coupon, maybe give a promotion where you can buy the iPhone paired with some headphones since they don't come with anything in the box. Or just another way for Apple to increase their margins if they keep the exact same price point. But let us know in the comments, do you guys typically use the headphones that come in a box? Do you usually use a third party, or maybe you like the Beats or the AirPods? Just let me know. Lastly, when it comes to Apple, looks like they're working on a DeX competitor. Samsung came up with the little DeX dock that you can connect your phone and supports a monitor, keyboard, and a mouse. Apple announced that they're going to be releasing their Mac computers having a custom ARM processor, very similar to their iPhones and the iPads. Also, the Apple 4K streamers also have a custom ARM processor. The article states that you will be able to run a version of Mac OS. It's intriguing. Get a phone, dock it, get a full version or a partial version of Mac OS, one device to rule them all. That'd be very nice. Let's see how that turns out. Samsung's own website has apparently leaked an image of what appears to be a Note device. Not much information was obtained from the site besides the images, which have now been removed. So if you go to the links that some of these websites and articles have provided, you will not be able to see the images, but enjoy the little screenshots that we gathered. Staying with Samsung, they're coming up with a device that will sterilize things that you hold dearly, such as your phone, your keys, maybe some cheap knockoff sunglasses. It uses a UV light to sterilize and kill germs and bacteria while also charging your phone. It appears this device is only available like in Taiwan and South Korea, which makes sense. These things are getting popular. Maybe they're trying to capitalize from this COVID-19 situation, pandemic. What better time than to sell something that sterilizes and kills germs? All right, let's move on to some console news. Here we have Tom Warren from The Verge tweeted out that the upcoming cheaper version of the Xbox, currently called Lockhart, will ship with 20 CUs or compute units. As a reference, the PS5 has 36 compute units and the Xbox Series X has 52. Appears the Lockhart or the Series X will target 1440p or 1080p gaming, maybe at 60 hertz, but it should be more powerful than last gen's consoles, but weaker than the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. From what I'm hearing and reading, this Lockhart Series X is going to be targeting more of a streaming. Maybe they'll bundle it with Xbox Live and the console as one price, something cheap, something that allows you to get into the next console, stream games, and maybe you have a 1080p monitor. You can't even use the 4K 120 hertz that they're advertising. So this is a nice entryway to get to the next gen. And talking about next gen, it appears that the next gen video games are gonna start off at $69.99. That's right, it looks like they are increasing it by $10. Going to the 2K NBA 21 pre-order page, looks like the PS5 and Xbox One X pre-order starting at $69.99 for the regular version. Other developers and other articles are stating that other publishers are also looking at increasing their prices for $69.99. Maybe that'll be the new default MSRP for all video games, which I understand $60 has been the default for a very long time, but now with microtransactions and loot boxes and all these additional features that you have to buy with in-game currency, it's like, okay, increase it by 10, but maybe eliminate some of that VC that you have to purchase in order to get skins or additional features that maybe came in the game but you have to unlock via some in-game purchases. And to wrap up last week's news today, Vizio and Xiaomi are releasing affordable 4K 120Hz OLED screen starting at $1299 for a 55-inch and $1999 for a 65-inch. So about $600 to $700 for 10 more inches. I wish I could do that. Looks like the OLED panels are going to be sourced from LG, the leading OLED maker. I guess that's a good time to buy a screen. Now with the new consoles coming out, you'll be able to use the full feature set, 4K at 120Hz for some of those games that might push that refresh rate. Thinking most will probably be 4K 60, 120. It's gonna be pushing it, but looks like it's a good time to get into something nice and affordable. Only problem is with OLED and some of the in-game HUD hopefully doesn't burn in, and you know, maybe isn't force you to play one game forever. Well, let me know how I did. It's gonna be one of many weekly wrap-ups that we're going to try to introduce on a weekly basis. Let us know if you want it at the end of the week or at the beginning of the new week, and we'll be able to provide you everything that was announced on the previous week. My goal is to keep you guys up to date. Maybe you guys are not quarantined and you guys are going out and about and not paying attention to the news. That's where we're here for, to deliver the latest and the greatest. And if you guys like it, well, hopefully this will continue longer than Alex Caruso's hairline. Anyway, this is your boy Ro, the other Lou, Techie Family, over and out.